speech is going to be over ballet folklorico. Ballet folklorico is a type of folk dancing. It originated from Mexico. According to the Houston Institution of Cultures, folklorico was brought upon by ancient and a mix of foreign cultures. Folklorico isn't too well known in the United States, but the person who did bring folklorico to the United States is going to be Amelia Hernandez. She started a group in 1952. When she started her folklorico group, it started off with only 8 members. The group's name was Modern de Mexico. She is the reason that folklorico has escalated to what it actually is today. In folklorico, there's very wide range of different regions, and in each region, it has its own representation of dances, music, costumes, footwork, such as in Yucatan. It's a very tropical region. It has very little clothing. In Yucatan, it's going to be a lot of footwork and very little to no skirting, because in Yucatan, it's not a very big dress. It's a very white silk dress, very straight. It's a straight down dress with flowers going across the top. Unlike in Jalisco, where it's a very big dress, it's one of those dresses that almost everybody's seen and they know folklorico through. This dress protects women from the land and the environment that's around them. It has to protect them from the elements, because back in the day, women would have to go out and do land work. This dress was made to protect them from the sun and the crops. And in Veracruz, it's more, the tempo is going to be a little different than in Baja California. In Veracruz, it's going to be a very serious, a little fast-paced, very calm tempo. But unlike in Baja California, where it's going to be a very uppity beat, very fast-paced, it's going to be one of those beats where you kind of just want to get up and dance. In Veracruz, you'll hear more of your violins than in Baja California, where you hear more of the guitars. Each region has its own way of representing itself, and it has its own traditions and cultures it's adapted to. In Sinaloa, it's a lot of flowy dresses. It's very big. Sinaloa is another tropical region. It's just on the other side. This region is it's more of the tropical region, what you would think is tropical, such as it's warm, but it's windy. It's a very relaxed region, and in this region, it's a big, flowy dresses, and any individual tells their own story through their dance. In folklorico, you're supposed to tell a story to your audience through your personality, through your stepping, and through your skirt work, or for men, their positions of their body movement. This tells your audience a story while you're dancing. Folklorico isn't very well known still here in the United States, but it is well known enough to receive a scholarship for it. Also, if a person wanted to go even farther than that, they could become a professional folklorico dancer. Now it's becoming a little bit more common here in the United States. Folklorico also has a very many traditions, such as Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo is celebration in May. It's the most common tradition celebrated here in the United States. This tradition is expressed through folklorico. Another one that's celebrated is going to be Días de los Muertos and Días de los Reyes. Días de los Muertos, folklorico dancers will sometimes actually paint their faces to represent the dead. Folklorico dancers express themselves through their dance. And doing so will help express the tradition even more to the United States. All of these traditions are traditions of the Mexican culture brought here to the United States. But yeah, that's my speech. My sites are going to be blogspot.com and balletamelia.com. Thank you.